So today we have a guest who will shed a light on self-awareness. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. My name is Lisper. I'm an underwriter by profession. I am a mother. I am a daughter. I should have started with what I became first. I am a daughter first, and a sister. Then I'm a mother, a friend, an auntie, and probably a few people call me a fool. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I could be. Yeah, all that in one. That is me. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
So I'd like you to shed some light on, self-awareness, what it means to you, because probably it means a lot of things to most people.
Yeah.
And everyone has, there's that professional description, but I'm sure everyone has their own explanation or view of self-awareness.
Yes, exactly. Well, I like talking about self-awareness because I feel it's a personal journey for me as myself. I think, I've shared a lot with my friends, and I've come to realize as a woman, when you hit 30, something clicks.
True.
Something
I agree.
clicks. You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, something clicks. For most people, maybe it doesn't happen exactly at that point, but for the most people that I've talked with, mostly women and even men, it clicks at 30. For me, it happened at 30. It's a sort of an epiphany. You just wake up one day and you realize, well, there's so much about me that I don't know. So self-awareness is the conscious awareness of your feelings and who you are, your individuality, and appreciating it. It's about your strengths, your weaknesses, your passions, why you are who you are.
Yeah, true.
That's pretty much in a nutshell. That is what self-awareness is.
Despite the labels that other people may give you. That's
definitely.
True. And also, mayne maybe started at 28, 29, but it's
earlier
more or less.
You,
but more or less.
Good.
But I feel like it's more now. It's like it grows with time, and you feel the need. You feel the need. It's like, the way people go to those religious journeys to soul search. So it's the same way. It's like you see yourself as something that is very big, but you feel like I need to, chambua pieces of myself and break it down, and I think the best thing about it is you don't care about what seems wrong or right. You just want to find yourself
and your happiness. Yeah, true. That is, I agree with that. Yeah, and I think once that switch goes on, it can be switched off. Not by you, not by anybody else. So you have to embrace it. You have to learn more about yourself, expose yourself to experiences that make you know your strengths. You get so many experiences. Something can happen and you're like, it's like those people who go through traumatic experiences. So I think for self-awareness, you really don't have to wait until you go through trauma to discover yourself.
Yeah, true.
You just need to take it step by step, every day.
Baby steps. It's a journey.
Yeah, it's a journey.
It's cliche, but it starts with one step.
Yeah.
So
true.
do you have any tips or, maybe tips?
Yeah.
Let us call them tips on how to, for someone who's there, they can already feel the switch is on, but they feel like maybe nervous, because I don't know if you felt the same, but I felt like afraid to face myself. I don't know if it makes sense.
True.
You're like, it's facing yourself with all your nakedness, with all your
raw.
Raw, and it does not care how physically good you look. You may be fit, you may not have the problems. I feel I'm fat, I feel I'm what, but now your soul and everything that pertains to you on the inside. So, any tips?
Well, I have a few tips. If you look online, you can get them, but mostly what works for me, the first step would be spend time alone. You'll be surprised that not very many people are comfortable with themselves.
By the way, that's true. Yeah.
There are very many people who can spend more than 30 minutes. They feel like I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do. So you feel you constantly have to be around people. And when you spend time alone is when you get to discover yourself. You're in solitude. You can relax. You can replay things that have been occurring in your mind, how they made you feel, and how you want to improve things about them. So that would be the first major tip. You can spend time alone. And then the second one, you can be mindful. By being mindful is being open to yourself, being open about appreciating people also. You know, now people are different. You know, once you click that button of telling you of self-awareness, you get to realize so many people do things not because of you. They do it because of themselves.
Yeah.
So you have to be mindful of appreciating yourself and appreciating that people are different and they'll do things based on the level of the knowledge that they know, and you cannot judge them.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
you have to be mindful about that. The other tip would be asking for feedback. Asking for feedback involves, you should do that with your close friends, not just with anybody random.
In a circle.
In a circle, the person who knows you, who won't be afraid of telling you your weaknesses, you did this is wrong, what. Because most people, if you can go to a stranger and just ask them, what do you think about me? They don't know anything about you.
True.
But for your friends, they'll know you. And they are like 4 C's to look for in someone who will help you in the journey. There's a confidant, that is someone who you can confide in confidently, regardless of whatever it is that you want to talk about. There's a coach, that is someone who is also walking the journey, probably has made it, okay, not made it because there's no final destination in this.
Yeah, but is
better than where you are.
Yeah.
He or she is where you want to be.
Yeah.
So you can
someone
look up
to.
Exactly. So you get a coach, you get a critic, you have to get someone who tells you the truth.
That is the toughest one.
Yes.
That is the toughest one.
Yeah, the ugly truth. People don't want to hear the truth.
I think on that, personally, it has hindered me from doing things because of the fear of you don't want to be criticized.
Nobody wants to.
Nobody wants to.
Yeah.
So that fear it paralyzes you from doing things you really want to do because you are afraid what will people
say about you. Yeah. True. So the critic, it was I said the coach, confident, the coach, the critic, and the fourth one is the what? Give me a minute, it will come to me. It seems to have slipped my mind at the moment.
Cheerleader.
Yes. Thank you.
I am because I think you should have because the 3 they seem so straight up.
Yes.
But at least the cheerleader is someone who anakupea psych. You know that
boost
person.
Your confidence. Even the days you're feeling down, they'll tell you no, don't give up.
Yeah, and at least these ones they'll see that side of the bright side of things.
Unlike the critic.
Yeah, but you need all of them to balance.
Definitely. Yeah, thank you for helping me. Yes, indeed, it's the cheerleader. So yeah, I think those are the 4 people. Sometimes you can find the 4 in one. Depends if you're lucky enough.
That is so hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, the 4 in one. Then maybe, but more often than not, it will be different people who wear that hat that you have labeled them, given them the authority to wear and to talk to about such a thing.
So do you allow these people in your life, or they come, or when you start on your journey of self-awareness, they'll just start coming because you'll start allowing them?
I think also another thing of self-awareness is it goes hand in hand with the law of attraction. If I may say so. Yeah, so it may not be your close friends, it may be people you'll attract out of, like you've decided this is what I want to be, so you start giving out those vibes and people will pick up those vibes.
By the way, that's
you'll get your tribe, if I may call it so.
Especially if you believe, I don't know, but I think everyone believes in energies and vibes. Only that maybe you have different names for it. Yeah. But basically we all believe that you will attract or pull some people towards you depending on the space that your mind, body, heart, soul is at that particular time.
Definitely. So I think in the journey you get to meet many people, different dockets, they play different roles, but yeah, you'll connect. It comes, you'll just intertwine in one energy and they'll help you, maybe in a critic way, the coach.
Supportive way.
Yeah.
Something I've picked, and I think maybe when we are younger we don't see it from that angle, is that self-awareness also involves separation of, can I call it duties? Because I don't know, when you're like 2021, you had one best friend for everything.
For everything.
She's you share everything with. She's, you know, when you're lying to your mom, sijui munaenda wapi na kumbe munaenda kabash.
Huyo ndio,
you know everything. When you tell her, I'm being forced to do this course and I don't, yani she was your one person. I don't know if I was the only one who had that.
It's true.
But with age, you realize I don't have to have one person for everything, because I cannot even be one person, even for my child. Even, you know, like, you know, the way we are parents with our kids, I cannot be 100. Like, I can be the best mom to my sons, but I cannot be everything to them.
Definitely.
They will need another teacher. They will need everyone to do something.
Yeah,
so I think that's what I've picked from self-awareness. You realize that it's not realistic to have one person for everything.
It's not. And funny enough, you along the way you end up losing those people that you had before the switch clicked.
So you share.
Because everybody gets it at a different stage in life. Like I said, not everybody will get it at 30. Not everybody will get it the following day when you get it yesterday.
Yeah.
So with time, there's some things you can share with a friend you had because they'll think, well,
what is wrong with you?
Yeah, you're talking about complex issues that I really don't understand anymore. What happened to you?
Yeah, hey, squeezy.
Yeah,
Lisper is so bougie.
I
Is
know.
it the new job or is it what is happening to her?
True. So you end up losing people, gaining people, because you realize in this journey of self-awareness, not very many people are invested in themselves.
True.
Even for randomly, pick 10 people and ask them to give you their personality. Wengine hata hawajui.
You have no idea
Yes.
where you stand.
You don't know. And there's so many personality tests online, psychometric tests that you can do.
Yeah,
but
true.
people don't. They're just shells of people walking.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're all about.
Yeah, we are defined by how we were defined by either our
Your
parents or
parents.
our societies or that teacher
You
back
just
in high
fit in
school.
and you
our
walk blindly.
spouses.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they say when people get to 30, wanakuwa don't care. You know,
Yeah,
those
you
labels.
stop caring. Yeah, you stop caring about what someone thinks. You become confident in your own decisions. You can take no. If someone tells you no, you'll be like, fine, I respect you. It's okay. You're confident in yourself, and I think it's a very beautiful thing,
Yeah, it
especially
is.
for women, because I think hata kama tunaoneanga boy child sana, when you compare the women and the men, men really don't talk about self-awareness much, and they may not go in depth about it.
Do you think they are more self-aware than us or?
No. I think women want to discover more. Maybe a man will feel he feels a bit different, but he won't want to go deeper and find out why am I feeling the way I'm feeling. Why does that person talk
The way.
and I feel bad? I don't know. Maybe.
Okay,
I stand to be corrected though.
No, it's just a thought that has come to my mind, and I'm thinking because when girls grow, especially in the African society, we already have labels.
Of
like
course.
wewe ulikuwa unashajulikana utakuwa na mtoto, uletewe ng'ombe. Yani your path is already defined.
Yeah.
But I think the boy child, their path, they should define their path for
Yeah.
themselves because they are a man. As long as they've gone through the stages of initiation, what, they are, let to go out. So I feel like they might be more aware of themselves, only that they don't talk
about
of
it.
emotions.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That's just a thought.
Yeah. Maybe we can get maybe more of your male friends and research
Discuss
about it.
it. Yeah.
It's all about just sitting a group of guys, telling them, talk to even over, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just not an informal gathering.
Yeah.
When guys are just being open. Then maybe we'll find out if guys are more aware
Or
the
women.
ladies.
Yeah. But something else.
Yeah.
The pointers. Like, okay, you've not defined them as pointers, but I have picked them as pointers.
Yeah.
Losing friends.
That happens a lot.
That is one. And I think, I don't know when I started mine, because I think I got kids early.
Yeah.
24,
Especially if you
26.
become a mother.
Yeah, 24, 26. So when I got my first kid, I lost a lot of friends. The second one, some more. And now some more. So initially, I started asking myself, is there something wrong with me?
Yeah.
Am I a bad friend? Am I a bad person? But when the light clicked,
Yeah.
I really didn't not care, but it didn't
stopped bothering you
Yeah,
anymore.
it didn't concern me in that way because I told myself, my people who are in my corner will just attract each other without having to push things or force things,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
it's okay.
Yeah.
So from what you've described, I've seen, so that's part of self-awareness.
It's part
Only
of the
that
growth.
we don't know it's part
the journey.
of
It's
it.
part of the journey. You have to lose those people who just don't get what you're all about. Plus now, when you want to talk about something big, these emotions going through your head, these things you've been reading about, and someone just wants to talk about, I don't know, just normal things, if I may call them normal.
Normal, yeah.
You may not really want to spend much time together, but if you get someone who can get you,
Yeah.
they live and say, oh my God, that also happened to me.
Yeah.
You'll be inclined to stay with that
intense
person.
conversations.
Definitely.
Then someone who has, thought-provoking things.
Yes,
when you go home, you
exactly.
ask yourself, wow.
I'm glad I met that person, yeah?
Yeah.
That was a conversation I would want to have again. Yeah, definitely. And that is why it says you'll find with time you're drawn to people who are emotionally intellectual. Yeah.
You attract them naturally.
Yeah, naturally. Because now you've already passed that stage where you want to talk about kawa things that really aren't working for you anymore.
Yeah, that's nice. You brought to light something that was happening, and I'm sure it has happened to other people,
Very many
but
people.
they did not realize that, oh, this is self-awareness. You know,
It
maybe someone thinks that self-awareness is something you go maybe to a doctor and
then they tell you,
and prescribe.
from now on I'll prescribe self-awareness 1 times 3 a day. No.
No.
Yeah.
It's something. So there are people who are probably going through it and maybe they're a bit confused.
Yeah, it's very confusing actually initially. And not many people get your journey, but I think what I can say is just stay true to it, read a lot, it helps. You'll discover there are very many people going through what you're going through, as opposed to you thinking, man, it's only me.
Yeah.
Read about it. You'll find things. These days, we are past that stage of saying we don't have connectivity, surely.
Yeah.
Right now, the internet is free almost to everybody. Books are there, you can read. Well, PDF books actually.
Yeah.
These days you can even switch off the lights and read it in your
Yeah,
huko umejifunika.
Yeah,
You have no excuse.
Yeah, I'm in a book club.
Yeah,
You
you
just request any book and you get
it's
it.
sent on PDF,
yeah,
right?
it's on
So I think
PDF,
there's no excuse in being the same old person you were. Yeah, especially if you're on the journey. There are so many things you can read about, share, talk openly. You'll get to know what other guys are going through,
Yeah,
compare,
true.
contrast.
True.
Yeah, it's a good journey.
And maybe personally, I would say also, when you feel like you're overwhelmed, because maybe the internet may not give you this tip.
What you want?
No, that tip that you will get to a place and you will start scaring you. You'll start discovering things about you, because you're not going to discover only the good
Beautiful things.
No,
Definitely.
you'll even you will discover the dark side of you. And
Yeah.
I think you should, when you get to that point, you can share it with someone. You can share with someone, either a professional or not necessarily, or someone
The
who
mentor,
has, yeah, or
the
a
coach you were
mentor.
talking
Yes,
about,
the
yeah.
coach, someone who has gone through it, or someone who is going through it at that time, and someone you can be, as we said, raw with, open with, and
Yeah.
talk about it without feeling judged.
Yeah.
That way you'll realize, oh, so this is a part of me, and how do I handle it? How am I going to go forward, knowing that there is this very dark side of me? So I think the whole journey is about embracing everything
About you.
yourself.
Your strengths, your weaknesses, your ugly side.
Yes, and
Maybe
mostly the inside.
Yeah. Your soul.
Yeah, the inside.
The
And I
soul.
think that is what most people fear. Nobody wants to face what their soul is about.
The ugly truth. Yeah, nobody wants to. Everybody wants to be this happy individual, but there are people who are out there, they don't. I don't know. Maybe people have weaknesses. I don't know what. Maybe my weaknesses is I'm a perfectionist. I like things happening my way
Yes.
at a particular time, how I want it. So I have to work on it because people are different. There's someone who really doesn't care about your opinion
Yeah.
and what you think about what they are doing. So
And
you
how
have
you
to-
do your things.
Yes, and how you do your things.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, okay, you're bordering on OCD now, but
Yeah.
I have learned to let it go because that is part of being mindful about yourself and,
And others.
Yeah. You have to embrace everybody
Yeah.
because they'll not be like you and they'll never get you sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank
Maybe
you.
I can add also, you asked about the overwhelming journey. When
Yeah.
it gets overwhelming,
Yeah.
it depends. People are different, so you can do what works for you. For me, I like tuning into nature.
Ah.
If I feel overwhelmed, I can tune into nature. You can do that. For me, I like bird watching.
Ah.
Yeah, that one helps a lot. Because
That's
you know,
interesting.
yes, I do bird watching. You can switch off your phone. Now that currently we're in Nakuru, you go to Lake Nakuru
Yeah.
and just relax.
Take
Sometimes
a
it
walk.
can, yeah. Sometimes you need to unplug. Yeah, sometimes it's overwhelming, especially if you're surrounded by people who don't get your journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think mostly people are not able to unplug because you assume that because I'm in my house by myself and I'm on my phone, I have unplugged.
No.
But you're connecting to so
many
many
things
and
and people.
energies.
Yes.
Because
Absorbing it
so
all.
even me, there's I get to a place where I feel so drained and overwhelmed.
So what works for you?
I delete social media.
No, it works.
I don't actually.
Sometimes
I
it
will
does.
delete everything. Then I will switch off my phone for a week.
You see?
And I will switch off for a week, especially when I have my kids there. I am okay. They are here, so I'll switch off my phone for a week, and I'll be okay. And after that, I feel like I was from a
You're
vacation.
rejuvenated. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to unplug.
It's
If you don't-
selfish.
Yeah.
But
Selfish to other people, but
Yeah.
if it's self-awareness, it's more of you.
yeah.
So for you, it's
yeah.
the best thing you know how to do it for yourself. So.
And it's okay. It works for me because when I don't do that, I get to a place where I'm so cranky. Kitu kidogo tu, I am cranky, I'm edgy. So when I do that, it gives me, at least I am, namaste. Yes. So that was a really good conversation. I
Thank
had
you
a
so
great
much.
time with
I had
that.
a good time too.
So parting shots before we wind up.
Maybe parting shot is just be proud of yourself, embrace yourself, discover yourself every day. Yeah, that's it. Be proud of yourself. You can change who you are. Okay, you can improve yourself, yes, but there's that core of you yourself, who you are, what you are.
Your authentic self.
Yeah, your authentic self. Stick to it, be true to it. That's all.
Okay, thank you guys for tuning in, for subscribing and liking. Please give us a review and comments on what you'd like, and what you thought about that discussion.